So first, very simple, find your role in the church. Go to 1 Corinthians 12.
Come on. There you go. Come on.
First thing you got to do is find your role in the church. You're just baptized. You have a part, right?
Yeah.
Chapter 12, verse 12. It says, just as the body, though one has many parts, but all its parts form one body, so is Christ. For we were all baptized by one Spirit to form one body, whether Jews or Greeks, Jews or Gentiles, slave or free, we are all given one Spirit to drink. Even so, the body is not made up of one part, but of many. You know, it's interesting to me that we understand we're one body. We're all different members. So we're obviously not all the same, right? I mean, who's like Kevin in this room? I don't know anybody. But it's interesting to me that the Bible says that God arranged the parts. Who arranged the parts? God arranged the parts of the body. So nobody here is by accident. Everything we need for an incredible 2018 is right here in the room.
Yeah.
Amen.
Do you believe that we're lacking anything in this
Come on, Jeremy.
The Bible says God arranges the parts of the body. And so we have everything that we need.
Yeah.
The body works perfectly when every part is working towards it.
Yeah.
I mean, do you feel like you're doing your part? Do you feel like you're carrying your loads as part of the body? And that's the question I want you to ask yourself. Come on, Bryson.
Here you go.
I think the thing to understand is that we are one body, and we don't all have the same function.
Right.
So I'm going to teach you about the roles in the church.
Come on.
There's two major scriptures, one that deals with leadership, and another one that deals with gifts. Let's look at leadership. Go to Ephesians 4.
Come on.
Amen.
Come on, Bryson. Just curious, how many of us want to be leaders? Amen.
Oh, okay.
No way.
So just about if you raise your hand, you still might be called to be a leader.
Come on, Brad.
So Ephesians 4:1.
All right.
Come on, Bryson.
7, sorry. But to each one of us, grace has been given as Christ apportioned. That's why it says, when he ascended on high, he took many captives, gave gifts to his people. What does he ascend mean, except he also descended to lower earthly regions? He who descended is the very one who ascended higher than all the heavens in order to fill the whole universe. That's major authority right there. So Christ himself gave the apostles, the prophets, the evangelists, the pastors and teachers, to equip his people for works of service, so the body of Christ can be built up. Stop there. Right here's a scripture about leadership. And the first thing I want you to notice is that Christ says he gave some to be leaders. He gave some to this. This is not the purpose for the majority of the church. In fact, there is going to be less leaders than there is church, because, let's face it, there's, what, 6, 7, 8 billion people on the planet? How many of those people are leaders? Let me tell you something. The backbone of the church, the leadership, is going to be on the few.
Yeah.
To save the many. But it says, hey, the role right here is, first is apostles. Now we don't have those anymore, right? Christ appoints apostles.
Yeah.
Then there's the prophets, and in the New Testament church, you needed to have the gift of prophecy for you to be accredited. Because when you spoke the spoken word, there was a miracle. And then that became the written word, and all these scriptures are accredited. So why do we need more miracles to accredit what's already been accredited?
Right.
Come on.
So, but next we have the evangelists.
Ooh.
Now here's the thing. I told my church to say, this is what I'm trying to do. Okay. I don't consider myself an evangelist. I don't consider myself a church builder. Look at my Facebook, it says church planter in training. And as far as I'm concerned, we're always going to be in training at the end of whatever time we're in disciple in training. We're all the way in training. Whatever you are, you're still training, okay?
Yeah.
And yet, the next one is pastors, shepherds. Now, we use the word shepherd right here. In the scriptures,
Come on, Joe.
in 1 Timothy, it talks about overseers.
Come on, Josh.
These guys were the leaders of the church because there were not many evangelists in the first century. So they would come and plant the church, and who would lead the church? The evangelist is gone. It would be the overseers, the shepherds. And what's incredible is that we have a couple in Guam, and there is a couple of shepherds, a couple of overseers that have taken that role for 7 years.
Amen.
Anybody been there?
Yeah.
With a group of 10, we'll start with 20, then went down to 10, then went down to 4. Wow. 7 years. Can you imagine that? Now you're put in a position that we have to like.
Yeah.
There was, like, I mean, We look at our circle of our group and it's like, wow, none of us really like each other. I mean, we love each other. But, I mean, like the comfort you go to your buddy you like to hang out with, we didn't have any of that. I mean, Jay doesn't like anything I like. So, I'm forced to rely on God. I have pride with this brother. I broke it down and wept in front of him. Jay doesn't know how hard it is. And he, he doesn't know how to deal with emotional stuff. Each tap was like a morsel of struggle. I'm grateful for all those sufferings because it forced us to depend on God.
Yeah.
You give people the option of, not having to depend on God, they will always choose not to.
Yeah.
But he puts someone in the position where they have to. Push comes to shove, you can push to the edge, the tears. That shows what kind of man you are.
Come on.
You disciple. And it's all God, so it's incredible.
Come on, Bryson.
Do it.
Good stuff, bro. Come on.
Come on, Bryson. Okay, Bryson. Come on, Bryson. Good.
Okay, that's enough about leadership. Let's go to the next one. Romans 12.
Come on, bro.
Right.
It's awesome, Bryson. Come on.
Awesome, bro.
What's that, bro? Here.
Amen, bro.
Yeah, you. Come on, Bryson. Come on, bro.
Romans 12, verse 3.
There you go.
It says, verse 3. It says, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your minds. Then you'll be able to test and prove what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. Further, by the grace given to me, I say to every one of you, do not think of yourself more highly than you ought, but rather think of yourself with sober judgment in accordance with the faith God has distributed to each of you. For just as each of us has one body with many members, for all these members do not all have the same function. So in Christ we though many form one body, and each member belongs to all the others. We have different gifts according to the grace given to each of us. If your gift is prophesying, then prophesy in accordance with your will, with your faith. If it is serving, then serve. If it's teaching, then teach. If it's encouraging, then give encouragement. If it's giving, then give generously. If it's to lead, do it diligently. If it is to show mercy, do it cheerfully. Right here we find many different gifts, and obviously, wow, there's a lot of stuff to do in the church, isn't there? But it says not all of us have the same gifts. I realize I'm only good at one thing.
Wow.
And that's talking. I can carry a conversation for people by myself. I can carry a sermon for 3 hours, I think. If I see, this is another form of talking. It's the same thing. I realize, as a look at church, if the church is depending on my gifts to plan things, right? If I need to do math, I'm depressed. If you make me plan any kind of financial thing, I will not do it. I'll do it on this cycle, right?
Okay.
But the church will struggle. Because that's not my role. That's not my gift. It says if it's prophesy, then prophesy, so I'll do that. See, when the leadership does everything. You create a clergy laity.
That's right.
Yeah. You create the Catholic Church.
Wow.
People just show up and, well, I guess, what's my role? Well, I gotta sit here and maybe talk to a couple people or get talked to.
Come on, Bryson.
And then leave.
There you go. I'll be fine,
But that's not what the Bible says. The Bible says every part does its work.
Right.
Yeah. Who's responsible for doing their work? Well, the Bible says evangelists, pastors, equip people for works of service. Amen?
Amen.
But it also says he who serves, let him serve.
Yeah.
What gift do you have? I think at some point we gotta go in a circle and talk about what we think each other's gifts are.
Yeah. Come on, bro.
I don't know how often we talk about that.
Come on, Jerry.
But there's a word of warning, go to Matthew 25.
All right.
Come on, Bryson. Matthew 25. Verse 14.
Come on, bro. What's up?
This again, it will be like a man going on a journey who called his servants and entrusted his wealth to them. To one he gave 5 bags of gold, to another 2 bags, to another 1 bag, each according to his ability. Then he went on his journey. The man who had received 5 bags of gold went at once and put his money to work and gained 5 bags more. So also the one with 2 bags of gold gained 2 more. But the one who received 1 bag went off, dug a hole in the ground, and hid his master's money. After a long time, the master of those servants returned and settled accounts with them. The man who had received 5 bags of gold brought the other 5. Master, he said, you entrusted me with 5 bags of gold, instead of getting 5 more. His master replied, well done, good and faithful servant. You've been faithful to few things, I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness. The man who bought 2 bags of gold also came. Master, you entrusted me with 2 bags of gold, so you have gained 2 more. His master replied, well done, good and faithful servant. You've been faithful to few things, I'll put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness. Then the man who had received the bag of gold came. Master said, I knew you're a hard man. Harvesting where you've not sown and gathering where you've not scattered seed. So I was afraid. I went out and hid your gold in the ground. See, here's what belongs to you. His master replied, you wicked, lazy servant. So you knew that I harvest where I have not sown and gather where I have not scattered seed. Well then, you should have put my money on deposit with the bankers, so that I would have received it back with interest. So take the bag of gold from him. Give it to the one who has 10 bags, for whoever has will be given more. They will have an abundance. Whoever does not have even what they have will be taken from them, and throw that worthless servant outside in the darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Man, this is a grim passage. It's exciting for some, but it's grim.
Yeah, come on, Bryson. Yeah.
You got to understand that all your abilities, all of your awesome personality. I mean, Dave Kelly's good looks.
Come on, Dave. Come on, Tamika.
All those things that you have was originally given to you so that you can give it back to God.
Yeah.
All of it.
Come on, Bryson.
You have an incredible responsibility. You have 2 choices. You either can give it to God, or you can prostitute it to the world.
Wow.
The world does not care about you.
Yep.
You will give everything you have to the world. It will chew you up and spit you out.
Right.
You'll be worse off than you started, and you will not have a relationship with God.
Yeah.
But God, He's going to fulfill your heart.
Yeah.
Come on.
He's going to give you joy and peace, and He's going to multiply your gift.
Bryson.
Don't waste what God has given you.
Come on.
You know, sometimes, for me, I realized something very important. I'm so conceited. I think so highly of myself.
Yeah, come on.
So ever since I ever got into the ministry, I had a problem where I thought I was doing a lot of things. Preaching, oh man, that's such a big thing to do for God.
Yeah.
Oh man, leading a church, that's humongous, man. I gotta do this great thing for God. It seems like I'm doing a lot, but I'm not. I'm just doing more than I normally would, so it feels like I'm doing a lot. I'm just doing the minimum.
Come on, bro.
You see, when you do what you were gifted to do, that's the minimum.
Yeah.
Sometimes you do the bare minimum or less and you want a medal. You want recognition, you say, bro, I showed up early to church. Is that what we're supposed to do as a disciple?
Yeah.
Bro, I sang with all my heart, why don't you make me a song leader? So I did this. Well, it seems that Christ died for you to do all those things. And you want reward for it. Where is your
Come on,
heart?
Bryson.
Come on, brother.
You gotta understand that everything you have is from God, and we are unworthy servants.
Yeah.
So we're just doing our duty. You're not doing very much. If you really want to go above and beyond, you gotta give your whole heart.
Yeah.
You gotta go beyond what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So that's a message. I mean, if you're not doing even the minimum, that's a sign right there.
Yeah.
Come on.
The next 3 points are pretty quick, so let's go through them.
Oh, yeah.
Point 3. Oh, point 2, sorry. Don't get sidetracked. Go to 2 Timothy. Okay.
Awesome, bro.
Hey, look, bro. I can't hear what you say. I said, 2 Timothy what?
Chapter 2.
Chapter 2, verse 3. Yeah.
Come on, bro.
So we'll go through these pretty quickly. Time is short.
Come on, Bryson.
It says, join with me suffering the good soldier of Jesus Christ. No one serving as a soldier gets entangled in civilian affairs, but rather tries to please his commanding officer. So I love how he used the illustration of the soldier. Soldiers, I love Lord of the Rings. There's like this crazy army. It says, this army was bred for one purpose, to destroy the world of men. Well, this army was bred for one purpose,
Come on.
to save the world of men. Amen? Okay. Now for me, I realize anything else gets me, anything else is entangling me from my duty. So you understand, remember what our purpose is. It is not to baptize, it is to glorify God. Right?
Come on, bro.
For me, I focus so much on baptizing. I worked on my preaching. I worked on my Bible study. but it gave me a hard heart. I neglected my relationship with God. And I wasn't spiritual for a couple of years. I don't feel like I really grew at all.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than being a disciple for 2 years and not growing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if it takes that long to push you to the edge, you're super prideful. Maybe someone's been disciple for a decade and we're still not yielding to God. Oh my gosh. So when you actually do get to the edge where you're ready to turn, make that decision to make it easier on you. But I was so focused on these things, and when people got baptized and they fell away, I was so disappointed. Or when I wasn't fruitful, I was so depressed. But I realized that everything I was disappointed in, everything I was depressed in, was just a sign that my focus was wrong. I was sidetracked.
Come on, Bryson.
What is sidetracking you in your daily life?
Good question.
And that's it. Okay. Point through.
Come on, Bryson.
Okay. Do your best, forget the rest.
Nice.
Come on, bro.
Okay, well, we're not going to go to scripture this one. Matthew 6. Okay? 5. Do not worry about life. Seek first the kingdom of God and Christ. This is where I lead you to. Okay? So for me, in this one, I really struggle with the idea of doing a good job, and then I forget to actually do a good job.
Yeah.
I'm so psyched out of my mind about what people think of me and if it's going to be good enough, if someone's going to approve it or not, rather than actually doing something. I mean, goodness. I can't stop and worry about giving my best and give my best at the same time.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so what you got to do is you got to simply do your best and forget the rest.
Amen.
See, for me, I don't know about you guys, I'm pretty insecure about myself.
Come on, bro.
I think in a sense we all are. But I need to learn how to find my security in God.
Yeah.
You'll find as a disciple, your emotions go up and they go down and they go up and they go down and they go up. That's normal. You see, because your security is not supposed to depend on how you feel.
Yeah.
You know, when you work out, you don't panic, do you? That your blood pressure is going up, your heart rate's going up, that you're getting exhausted, your legs feel like noodles. And you're like, this is probably not good for me. I mean, gosh, I feel like crap every time I do this. But you forget what the purpose of all of it is. What does God say? He says, hey, don't worry about it. Seek first the kingdom of God. Do some spiritual reps. The main thing is you can't let your worries and your fears haunt you all the time. So we talk about not worrying, and that's what you got to do. You got to not allow the lies from Satan to haunt your everyday. It's like, I mean, that sounds like a terrible life to me.
Yeah.
And so don't do that to yourself. Last scripture, last point is follow your heart.
Come on,
Come on, bro.
Scripture. Okay. Go to Ecclesiastes 11.
Yeah. Come on, Jay.
Awesome, bro.
Go, Bryce.
Come on, Bryson. Ecclesiastes 11,
Come on, bro.
verse 7. It says, light is sweet, and it pleases the eyes to see the sun, especially in morning. However many years anyone may live, let him enjoy them all. But let them remember the days of darkness, for there will be many. Everything becomes meaningless. You who are young, be happy while you're young. And let your heart give you the joy in the days of your youth. Follow the ways of your heart, and whatever your eyes see, but know for all these things, God will bring you into judgment. So then banish anxiety from your heart.
Amen.
Cast off the troubles of your body, for youth and vigor are meaningless.
Amen.
Remember your Creator in the days of your youth, before the days of trouble come. And the years approach when you will say, I find no pleasure in them, before the sun and the light and the moon and the stars grow dark, and the clouds return after the rain, when the keepers of the house tremble and strong men stoop, when the grinders cease because they are few, and those looking through the windows grow dim, when the doors of the street are closed and the sound of writing fades, when people rise up at the sound of birds, but all their song grow faint, when people are afraid of heights, and of dangers in the streets, when the almond tree blossoms, the grasshopper drags itself, whatever that means, and desire no longer is stirred, then people go to the eternal home. The mourners go about the streets. Remember him before the silver cord is severed, and the golden bowl is broken, before the pitcher is shattered at the spring, and the wheel broken at the well, and the dust returns to the ground it came from, and the spirit returns to the God who gave it. I find it interesting here, the Bible says enjoy your life. However many years you may live, let him enjoy them all. But let you remember the days of darkness, for there will be many. See, we live in a dark world. But I want to ask you the question, what is the desire of your heart? The Bible says in Psalm 37 4, it says, delight yourself in the Lord, He will give you the desires of your heart. I believe with all my heart that God created us individually, beautifully made. He's also put, I think, a desire and a dream encased with a body with talents and gifts to accomplish something amazing for God. So I want to ask you, what is your dream to do for God? What is it on your heart to do? In the kingdom, is it a place where you're just forced to do things that you don't really want to do?
Come on.
I mean, do you really want to be here?
Wow.
Do you really want to make it to heaven? The Bible says, follow the ways of God, but just know that for all these things, God will bring it to judgment for the good. So do what's right, but know that in the kingdom, you're free. Ain't no one going to force you to do anything you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Ain't no one's going to oppress you. You don't have to anything to be afraid of. I mean, goodness. Someone comes against you, you have the scriptures. Now, whether someone says one thing or another thing, the scripture says the same thing.
Yeah.
And so just go with the scriptures.
Yes.
And help your brothers when they're in need. Amen?
Amen.
In conclusion, go to Ecclesiastes 12.
Come on, brother.
Awesome, bro.
Come on, bro.
I hope we learned a couple things.
Oh, yeah, bro.
I hope we thought about what that day would be like when we do face God. And I pray that we are encouraged by these words.
Come on, Bryson.
12 verse. Oh, you know what? You're good. Verse 9. Not only was the teacher wise, but he also imparted knowledge to the people he pondered and searched out and set in order many proverbs. The teacher searched to find just the right words. What he wrote was upright and true. The words of the wise are like those, they're collected sayings like firmly embedded nails, given by one shepherd, Jesus Christ. Be forewarned, be warned, my son, of anything in addition to them. Of the making of many books there is no end, and much study wearies the body. Now all has been heard, here's the conclusion of the matter. Fear God and keep His commandments.
Bless you.
Bless you. For this is the duty of all mankind, for God will bring every deed into judgment, including every hidden thing, whether good or evil. Let's take these scriptures, let's realize who the heck we are, and let's walk and approach God's throne with confidence. Love you guys.